Like, I'm going through shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at certain shit. And it's making me feel how I'm feeling. Like, I ain't never been pillow talk. I ain't never been to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I never been that type of nigga. These last few days, I've been sitting around like, what was I thinking? Like, what I was doing?
I appreciate you saying that.
I think I was just so f***ed up, and I just felt like it was just over. Like, I'm just sitting in jail 24 hours on 23 and 1. I'm in a cell 23 hours. Like, at this point, I'm just like, man, life it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just holding conversations with my girl. But the crazy part is, all these conversations that I had on the phone, I also had with the same who I was talking about on the phones. So that's why it don't seem weird between us, me and them. Because I done held these same conversations with Wham. I done held these same conversations with Savage. How I feel about him. How I feel about Wham. How I feel about this. How I feel about every situation. We talk like men. We brothers. We talk. They tell me how they feel about certain things. So we all align. We won. We what we is. But you got to understand, like, my standpoint. I'm locked up. I'm on the phone talking to my girl every day. This is the only person I'm talking to on the phone. This is the only person that I can talk to. Like, I can't even talk to my family because they just like, how they is, it ain't good for my case. They can be on the phone, they don't understand certain things. So if I be on the phone with them, they might say the wrong thing on the phone. So now I can't talk to them. Now I can't talk to Bank. I don't want the police to get on Bank. Now I can't talk to Wham. I don't want the police to get on him. I don't want the police to get on Savage. I don't want the police to get on Pluto. It's just so much shit in my mind to the point where I'm just like, I'm confining myself. I mean, not confined. I'm like trapping myself to just communicate with one person. And then I might go to court and just get body slammed by the judge, bro. And then I just got to come back to the jail.
Hold up, y'all. Now, Young Thug finally speaks on the jail leaked phone calls. And I want you guys to listen fully and thoroughly, also with a open mind. Once again, I want you guys to listen to it with a open mind because honestly, you do have a point. But listen fully and listen thoroughly and let me know your thoughts, perspective down in the comment section, man. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Enough of me talking. Check out the rest of the clip.
Now I'm on the phone with somebody that I love, whoever it is I'm on the phone with, and they like, man, goddamn, or goddamn, they say this right here been up pulling up on bro. They nigga pull up. Now, of course, I'm just like, bro, I just got body slammed by the jail. I'm just feeling how I'm feeling, bro. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Like, I ain't even tripping on that. I'm just saying what I'm saying. And I done told all these niggas these same things.
But looking back on it, how you feel? You just said, goddamn, like, damn, you feel like you was tripping.
I feel like I was tripping, but I feel like, because I ain't never did shit like that. I ain't never pillow talk with no girl ever in life. I ain't never in my life held no conversation with no girl about no another nigga ever until jail. And I've been trying to figure out, like, why the hell was I even doing that? And then I just had to, like, think back to when I was in jail. Because I did a long time in jail, so I know how to think right back to when I was in jail right now.
So you've been reflecting?
Hell yeah. And that's another thing I don't even want to do. That's why I don't even respect the phone call shit coming out, because all it do is make me think about when I was in jail, going through fighting for my life. All it do is make my girl think about those long ass conversations on the phone. We praying and we doing shit and hoping that I can get away from this shit and come out of it. Like, that's the weird part about this shit that's happening. Like, this shit, all this, y'all, this shit just like a fun moment in the memes on the internet and trying to just like tarnish my existence and just my real shit, my real life to like just to have fun with it. But not knowing, like, but this shit traumatizing the hell. This shit goddamn make me remember when I was in jail. This shit make me remember those dark ass days and moments I had, bro. This shit make my girl cry. She ain't even tripping about what we saying on the phone. We said, whatever I say, I can say twice. I'm a grown man. I'm a man. Whatever I say twice. And I done said it to everyone. They know that. So I ain't tripping on that part. I'm tripping on just like the world not knowing that. I'm tripping on the world just, oh, but look at this. Oh, hey, y'all, here go another phone call. Here go. It's just like, bro, y'all ain't understand what's going on.
Let me say this. If you knowing that you told these people and you was on the side, how would you look at that? If you was from the sideline, just listening to Slime on the phone, on a jail phone, talking to Savage, talking to your girl, just about like everything, how would you look at that? If you didn't know, like you said, you done told these same people this, how would you look at it?
It depends. If I was on the sideline and I never been in that situation, like no jail shit or fight for my life, I probably would look at it how people looking at it that ain't never been through shit.
Okay.
They probably looking at it like, man, you some bullshit. Why the hell you talking about? But if I was that had experienced certain shit, I would look at it another way.
Mm-hmm.
But, and me personally, I'm a smart man. I know how to think. So if I see somebody else going through this, I'm the type of person to be like, man, I want to know what he think. Like I want to hear what he was feeling. Like why you do this? Why you said this shit on these phone calls? Why you was saying this shit on these phone calls? Because everything on the phone call came from questions being asked.
Or they just putting out your part. Who you think putting that shit out?
I don't know. You know, I be looking at it like some of the that's like mad that I'm pushing grown man business. I'm pushing. We ain't telling on nobody. We ain't no rats. We ain't doing it. It might be people that's like, you know, it might be stemming from that. Cause
do you think you inviting the energy though?
Yeah, 100%. Overly.
Yeah.
Overly. But me just knowing how this.
No, here's my perspective. I understand where it's coming from because I said this before while speaking on, the topic with him and his prison leak phone calls. And I made it clear that I understand that being, in prison and all of that, I get where it led him to being that way. Now, he said he've never spoken like this information with a girl. I ain't sure about that, but we just have to work with what he said. He said he has never done this before with a girl. He has never pillow talk with a girl before. And I don't know about that because listen, I'm going to say this straight up, man. I pillow talk with my girl. I just make sure what I'm saying is facts. It's not something that I give into, but does it happen? Absolutely yes. So when people say they don't pillow talk with their girl, sometimes I don't think they're telling the truth, man, because it's something that is bound to happen. But anyways, as I stated, man, I understand where it's coming from, being in jail, 24/7, being in a cell, as he said, 23 hours. The only thing you can really do is talk. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. The only thing you can really do is talk. And in his case, as I made it clear, the only person he could talk to was his girlfriend. It's not like he had a selected few of people he could talk to. He could only talk to one person. That was his girl. And obviously, when speaking to a girl, man, the truth is sometimes this situation can come up, man. It's really just the truth. And I feel as if a lot of people who are going to listen to this and still use it against him or bash him really are not open-minded, man. I understand that the way how he did it, or, just how it came off, we might look at it and say, oh, he's still a gossip girl and all of that. But it takes a person to really look at it on a deep level to understand, man, because really and truly, I understand. Like, I'm not gonna say I don't. I understand, man, like 100%. Like, imagine yourself being in jail. The only thing you can do to, like, be yourself or keep, sanity and all of that differently from Jim is like, speak on the phone to your girl. Obviously, there's gonna be so much things to talk about, and as I stated, knowing me, I do speak about other situation, man. I just make sure what I speak about is facts. If I get asked a question, I'm gonna respond. Like, those stuff, man. So, I ain't gonna tell no lie. Young Thug, I understand, man. I'm not gonna be one of those person to laugh and use this and still bash you and say, oh, nah, that still doesn't give the right, blah, 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 blah. Listen, man, I ain't gonna say that. Man. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down when I say I pillow talk with my girl. I pillow talk with my girl when time comes. Is it an everyday thing? Absolutely not. Does it happen, very often? Absolutely not. But it does happen. And I'm just telling the truth, man. But I want you guys to let me know your thoughts on perspective. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts about this down in the comment section. Remember to drop a like and subscribe for some love. Drop a like and subscribe for some love. I want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. It is a boy Premium Celeb. And as usual,